Hi guys, good morning. This is Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. It was 12:21 when I went to start this video, and actually when I went to bed it was 12:21. So this must be significant. I'm calling this Coffee and Consciousness. 3 questions. I had a little bit of a purge last night. Excuse me, just one moment. I had a little bit of a purge last night, and so I had a few questions for Source, God, Creator, whoever you address, and I wanted to share those questions with you. And please comment below, and I want to thank you guys for all your likes, shares, and subscribes, and your comments as always, and invite you to donate if you like what I put out and it resonates with you. And there's no pressure here, but if you do like it, I certainly would appreciate any support. So I was triggered last night because I was up past midnight, and I know that when I'm up past midnight I tend to get triggered into a cry, and it doesn't happen much anymore, but I know that is one of my triggers, and I was up too late last night when I should have gone to bed. So be aware of that, which will come up in the questions. But my first question was for Source, God, Creator. What is my guidance today? And I wanted to share this with you because it leads into the other 2 questions. Okay? And the guidance was that, your twin celebrates coming together with you when they are able to find you and connect you with you in meditation. That the truth is that, they're trying to break through their crown and learn. And, they feel out in the cold as well. So my issue with connecting is a lot of times now when I do meditate, I'll feel sexual energy, and it's the confusion about how to deal with that sexual energy and what to feel about it. And then becoming emotional because you miss your twin. But it was really emphasizing for the Divine Feminine to enjoy her environment and the wonderful things that she has right now, but to just be calm and enjoy what's around you, just if you're at home in the beauty of your own environment. It's normal to feel like you need clarity with your twin, right? But that's about us being in our knowing and going within and doing that meditation to reconnect with ourselves, or just grounding, getting out in nature, walking, exercising, being with others, helping others. All of that stuff helps you ground. If you work too hard at trying to figure things out, especially when you're tired late at night, that's when you start slipping into those half-truths that we tell ourselves, and you fall into that victim mentality. You lose your faith. Because when you're awake at night and you feel alone, that's when you lose your faith. You will be coming together. And you allow yourself to slip into that victim or lack mentality because of the lack of affection. So just tune into what you know your triggers are, and make a change in regard to that. But I was also then led into the Page of Cups, the message of love, to turn the negative into a positive. So my purge, what did I learn from that? What do I need to share with you guys about that purge? And really what it was coming up with was about showing appreciation. And inspiring others to show appreciation for your environment, for others around you, for the things that you love, the things that resonate with you, because that's the exchange of energy. It's how the energy gets started. So that led me into my second question. So, for Source, God, Creator, what is the story around money and donations, and even just the twins online? I've noticed a lot of people reaching out to their viewers more and being a little bit more pushy about scheduling sessions or donations or all that kind of thing. And I certainly understand that, but I wanted to get more to the point. What is the message here? What do we need to know about this? Because isn't that when we're being pushy, isn't that, lack mentality, and doesn't that kind of put the other person in the victim role? And so it just wasn't resonating with me. So I wanted to understand more about it. And the message that the first message that came out was about literally Death Race 2000 was the first download that came to me. And this was showing the perspective of the Divine Masculine and what they're going through. Death Race 2000. So what's the issue right here? Number one, that race is in this. We're not in competition here. We're here to authentically expand ourselves. Because when we race and we compete, we pin ourselves against each other. But literally, Death Race 2000, I'm dating myself with that, but for those of you who haven't seen that movie, it was about all of these cars of destruction. They all had different killing devices on the front of the car, and they would get different points for people that they kill. So, of course, babies were worth the most points, and old people were worth the least points, So, Source was showing me this, Death Race 2000, as what the Divine Masculine's going through right now. And it was coming up between the King of Swords energy as the Divine Masculine and specifically a Leo energy. And then I got War of the Roses. And we all know about that, okay? And that's about the wounds of war. And then the rose pink rose, the race to the finish line for the keys. All right, to co-create, which is that V energy. And V, of course, relates to the feminine energy of creation, the birthing canal, okay? The energies that were coming up here were Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Pisces, with the King of Swords around the Divine Masculine. That the angels, the Divine Feminines, who are now doing all of their online videos or whatever work they're doing and coming together, they're angels coming together in joy, and this is what you're supposed to be doing. The attachments to the King of Cups puts up a wall between the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So I was showing like the masculine, and it could even be a karmic masculine, or the attachments of the Divine Feminine to their karmic masculines, or any attachments really. But this King of Cups attachments the attachments are of dark perpetrator, and the Queen of Pentacles, the wounded warrior victim. Okay? So 3D passion was coming up as causing imbalances in the Divine Feminine, which becomes ungrounded energy. But then it causes you to cry, and then crying releases and regrounds you. That's the quantum leap when you cry. When you have the purge, all of a sudden you're in a reset mode. That's the quantum leap. So it is actually a grounding mechanism. So crying grounds you. It's actually a buildup of the third energy that has not been shared and can cause an imbalance. Okay? I'm going to say this again because this was an important message. The buildup of the third energy that you carry, if not shared, can cause this imbalance and cause a purge. I was getting that the divine masculine is going the distance, to come full circle, using his third energy to transform himself. The angels on the divine feminine side come together in joy and celebration. Codependent love wedges victim mentality between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The dark energies will remind you of the story of the perpetrator and the victim in order to pull you away from the truth of the love that you share. Don't forget that it is darkest before the dawn. ID your triggers. Mine is going to bed after midnight. Extend your right side in gratitude. Spend money on things that you support and on your growth, your expansion. Energy exchange is energy exchange. Go with the flow. Focus on the area of life that is flowing smoothly for you and that feels good. We are not here to compete against each other. That is me against you. And that is a 3D process. We are here to expand our authenticity, our gifts of love. To stand for one thing is to polarize against something else. And so what is it about money and staying at 0 point? Spend money to love and to grow, and money will grow you. What you give freely will be given freely to you. Spend money on you if you gain a true satisfaction from this. Before buying something, wait. If it truly inspires you, you will return. Take a class, go on vacation or on a tour. Go with like-minded people. Lend time to charity that calls to your heart. Giving time or money to a charity that doesn't resonate with you will not benefit you. It is a lie. So this is some of the messages I was getting about that. Whenever you feel like you're going into competition or polarizing with anything, you need to come back to 0 point to gain clarity. So the third question was, what do my viewers really need to know today? And the first download was, express yourself. So truly express yourself. Be authentic to who you are. Messages of guilt and shame are coming up in the crescent moon. Two truths, two sides, divided we fall. Speaking before developing information can cause lies and misunderstanding, and others seeing you not as you are. When you feel you need more information to make a decision of clarity, and no new information comes forth, wait or go within for epiphanies. Or don't and allow it to explode in your face, expressing in a heated exchange. Feel into your feelings before expressing thoughts and words to connect the message to your heart. Nothing wrong with expressing good feelings, but remember that too much of a good energy or too much excitement and high energy can trigger many and cause you to rebalance by dropping the other way. Notice that those known to be wise are calm and loving and inviting. Over-energized can be just as much about ego as under-energized. This is why a child can be exhausting. Unorganized energy is chaos. We learn to focus on one thing at a time, using our psychic abilities, our intuition, the quiet within. Think about music. Which music does what to your well-being? The masculines are watching what you do to learn. The King of Wands and King of Pentacles are coming up here, King of Pentacles, as well as those waiting to attack from the service to self group who are in victim mentality. The message is all about honing in, gathering discordant feelings and emotions, and reorganizing them to make them more focused, a more focused point of view. So this is just a quick snippet of something new I want to do. So let me know your comments, and just have an amazing day and be you, authentically you.